This is Irontrader, and this is midday trading. So we're going to take a look and see what's going on with natural gas, with crude oil, and then we're going to look at some seasonality charts of natural gas, crude oil, and the Nasdaq. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have natural gas, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, it's all right here. Okay, just like I posted, if you watched my video this morning or the day before, it's the same old thing. Okay, here we're looking at is, here's the bottom, okay, 2.78. You need to hold this 21 simple moving average on the closing basis, okay? That is key. Okay, now again, if that is lost here, what we're going to do is we're going to look right here at the top of this candle then, is you're looking at 2.75 level, okay? Then we're going to come over here, look at the 2.65 level. Then we're going to come over here to this 8 simple moving average and look at the 2.59. And then we have this bad boy here at 2.509. And then we have 2.47. Everything is hinged right now on this 21 simple moving average. If that is lost, we just follow the candles down until we get to your big support levels here, which is your 8-day, your 50-day, and your 200 SMA here, okay? Now, upside. Well, now we have to look back at this gap. Okay, so you're looking at 2.848. That's your resistance. Next level is going to be 2.87. That was at fill. And then we look to yesterday's high at 2.916. And then what we're going to do is look right here at this 8-day at 2.932. And then today at 2.948. We get above, then we look to the top there, 3 flat. Then we have 3.09, 3.13, and then 3.15. Right now, we just have some sideways action going on here. Now, when you look at this RSI here, well, this is going down here pretty good. Okay, we had that negative divergence going, and now she's selling right down. This here, this is a sell signal. When that green closes over that red, that's a sell signal, just like we have here. Now, again, this could go sideways for a while. This could just go sideways here, or it could just fall off, or it could, go right back up here. But the key is, you see this 8-day now? Okay, so this is starting to roll over. Now, again, it hasn't rolled over really hard, but again, if this comes down and crosses over that 21-day, okay, then she's going to go right on down here very, very hard, just like we had here. See this 8-day, when it rolled over that 21-day, then she just falls right off a map here. So we got to be very, very careful to see exactly what's going on here with the natural gas. Now, today, just watch this right here, 2.78 level. That is going to be very, very crucial, okay? Again, if that is lost here, then we'll come right here to this 2.75 level. That's next. And then we have right here, you got that 2.65 level, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to come right down here to that 8 simple moving average. That's at 2.59, call it 2.60. And then we can just follow these candles down. See that 2.6 lined up? Then we have 2.57. And then we have your 50-day and then your 200 SMA here. But right now, we just want to trade this range. Okay, so there was some really good scalps. KOLD here. I already got I got a 1.25 on KOLD on the short side. So that had a good spread today. That was really good on the short. I didn't trade any long because when it popped up here, you notice that it couldn't hold that 8 SMA here. So if it holds this 21-day here, you know what I'm saying, and then we got to see if, like, when the futures open here later today at 6 o'clock. Then you could maybe take a long rate back up to that 8 SMA. But right now, I am flat. I have no position. I got my short so far. But now, if we close below that 21-day, then I'm going to be short until we can find some support levels, either at that 8-day, that 50-day, or that 200 SMA here. But again, we just have to wait and see how that's going to shake out. Okay, let's take a look here at crude oil. Okay, here we have crude, daily, weekly chart. Now, looking really actually very, very good. Now, what we're doing is we're leaving kind of like an indecision candle going on here right now. See this? Okay, kind of like an indecision here. We popped up and made a nice higher high, and on the low, we're holding the top of that, about the top half of that previous day's candle. That's very, very key. So let's just look at the downside here first. Okay, so what we want to watch here on a closing basis is you really want to close above this 80.62. Right now you're sitting at 80.95. That would be very, very good. Next to the line here is going to be that 79.80, and then we have your 79.68, which is your 200 simple moving average, and then you have your Hondo there at 79.58, and then we have your 8 SMA here. But as long as this price is above that 8 simple moving average, okay, this is good. This can push higher. Now, if this 8-day keeps moving up and crosses that 100, 250 day, that would push that price up very, very nice. So all this right here, okay, all these simple moving average are pretty much lined up with everything that's going on right here, okay? So this is actually a really good candle here because you had a bottoming tail, okay? Then we had a nice higher high. That's what you always want to see. Okay, and this was like almost like a bull flag situation because, you know, really nice, good consolidation, but really good trading action. And then she popped up here. Now we have to see where it's going to go. Okay, so you want to watch today's high. That's 81.52. So I say always look to the left, okay? So how did it get to 81.52? Well, all you have to do is look at the top of this candle, okay? 81.57, okay? That's it, okay? You came in within 5 cents. Okay, that's going to be your resistance. Now, next level here, if it keeps cracking higher, we look to the bottom, 81.99. You look to the bottom, 82.40. You look to the top, 83.30. Look to the top, 83.91. And then there's that bad boy, 84.46, with that price channel coming right across. Then obviously if it gets higher, we just take it across. We look at that candle, then look at the big retest, which is 87.67. But we take one level at a time. So we came within 5 cents of the resistance here today. So you already know where it's going to go when we're way down here. Okay, I just said, once you start breaking all this, then we just go right here. Everything you need to know for your resistance levels and your price targets on the upside are sitting right here. Okay, very, very simple. All you need to know on the downside is the 50, the 200-day, the 100-day, and this 8-day. That is going to be your key support levels. Now, UCO, really good trader today. Okay, had a pretty good spread here. 33.64 high, 33.18 on the low here. Looking very, very good. I'm going to take an in short in this time period. I'm just taking the long. Okay, RSI looks very good. Sitting at 60, plenty of room to run. You have that bullish cross. Once that's a buy signal. Once you get that green over the red, now moving up nice. The green over here, trying to get above that red, that would be very bullish, and we send this price up higher. Okay, now we're going to take a look here at some seasonality charts. First on the docket will be natural gas. Okay, here we have seasonality chart, natural gas. Now this is looking here, if you look at it on the bottom here, that's a time frame over a 20-year period. Okay, now all you have to do if you want to see these anytime you want, just go to equityclock.com. They're all right there. You can punch up anything that you want. I don't care what it is. Today we're going to look at natural gas, crude oil, and we're going to look at the Nasdaq. Okay, so here we are. We're here in June. What happens in June? Okay, looks like you're selling right on off here. All right. Now, again, this is over a 20-year period. Doesn't happen all the time. There's a lot of things that affect natural gas and crude oil and everything, and that whole lot. So always remember that. This is over a 20-year period, and this is how it shakes out. So June, here we are. Okay, sell right on off here all the way to the first week of September. First week of September, this is where you got that hurricane season going on, and then you have the heating season coming all the way up here in December. Okay, so always watch it. So just take a good look at this. Okay, if you want to know like a long, bigger picture of what natural gas actually does. We've had a really good run up here, which we've had, okay, into June. Now we're looking like we're going to be going down, consolidating kind of a situation all the way to the first week of September. So if you already know this, make your trades accordingly. However, watch that daily chart, watch that 21 SMA on the bottom. If that is lost, then that's going to be a beautiful short all the way down to the 8-day on the weekly, the 50-day on the weekly, and that 200-day on the daily. Okay, next up here is we're going to look here is at crude oil. Okay, here we have crude oil. Now we just have the opposite of the old natty gas, okay? This is where I always buy it at the first of the year, okay? This is where you want to take crude oil, and it runs right on up. Now, here we are in June. Now, this is the pullback that we have just had, okay? Now you can see where it's rallying, okay? So you're going to rally here all the way here until the end of September, okay? Because what you have is August, very volatile month. This is all summer driving here, and then we have that hurricane season, which carries into September. Now, this is what I do. The first week of October, I short this bad boy all the way here to the first week of December, okay? Then you want to take that long all the way here, okay, to the first of the year. Here's the first of the year, okay? Then she falls off, goes sideways. Then you can really buy this back again in February and run that bad boy all the way up here. I do this year after year after year after year. Same old shit. Okay, so if you want a seasonality chart, this is over a 20-year period. Just go to equityclock.com, punch up any kind of clock that you want on anything. If you want oil, natural gas, the Dow, S&P, Nasdaq, whatever you want to do. But just remember, this is where we are in this June. We just had that pullback, okay, in June here now. Now it's time to run here all the way here to the end of September. Now, it's not going to go straight up. You can see where, you can have your ups and your downs here. But realistically, the trade is up until the first week of October. Then get the hell out of that trade. I short this bad boy all the way to the first week here of December. Then we go long into the first of the year of January. Okay, now let's take the next one we're going to look at here is going to be the Nasdaq. Okay, here we have the Nasdaq. This is always one of my favorite trades. Okay, love the TQQs. That's my best trade because that has everything in it. Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, Apple, Google, NVIDIA, Netflix, Tesla, Costco, the whole nine. TQQQ is the best trade there, in my opinion, for a nice sweet basket. Plus it pays a small dividend. Now, the one I've been trading was always Tesla. Tesla was always on the move, this and this and this and this. Now I switched that to NVIDIA. NVIDIA is my daily trade. I trade that bad boy every day as many times as I can frickin' do it and make the money. Now, here's the Nasdaq, and let's just take a look at where we are, okay? So we're coming up here into the June area now, okay? We're looking here for a little bit of a sell-off here at the end of June, okay? So if we can get this, we had a nice good rally up here. If we can sell out, because you look at the Nasdaq, the charts, they're pretty toppy, okay? However, at the end of June here, you can see where you have a really good, nice rally all the way in here till mid-July, okay? Then it kind of tapers off a little bit here. And then at the mid-September here, right when you want to be, stay long that oil, okay, this is where you want to get out of it. This is always a terrible month, September, October, for anything, okay? You just don't want to do it. See, like September, end of September, I short the crude oil, the Nasdaq, the natural gas, I'm long. But on this here, you want to get out of that until that October. Once you get that October series is done, then look how nice you can take right off and have that end of the year rally. Okay. So again, this is the Nasdaq here over a 20-year period. Take a look at it. Anything you want, go to equityclock.com, put it on anything that you want in there, and it'll give you a seasonality trade. Okay, that's what I got for you. I will be back here after the old pit close, and we will go a little bit more in depth on crude oil and natural gas. Thanks for watching.